Welcome back to the podcast where we explore the wisdom and wit of one of America's most beloved authors, Mark Twain. In this series, we delve into some of his most famous and insightful quotes and discuss how they apply to our lives today. From his humorous quips to his more profound observations on life, Mark Twain's words continue to resonate with readers and listeners around the world. Join me as we explore the many facets of this literary icon and the timeless wisdom he has to offer. In today's episode, we'll continue our journey through Mark Twain's quotes, uncovering more of his unique perspectives and timeless wisdom. Our first quote of the day comes from Mark Twain, who once said, "Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you, too, can become great." This quote by Mark Twain encourages us to surround ourselves with positive, supportive people who believe in our dreams and aspirations. It suggests that small-minded people will try to belittle your ambitions, while truly great people will uplift and inspire you to achieve greatness. Twain's quote serves as a reminder to be mindful of the company we keep, as the people we surround ourselves with can have a significant impact on our mindset and motivation. By associating with those who support and encourage our dreams, we are more likely to pursue our ambitions and achieve success. Moving on to our next quote, Mark Twain had a unique perspective on the power of books and their ability to impart wisdom. In a good book room, you feel in some mysterious way that you are absorbing the wisdom contained in all the books through your skin, without even opening them. This quote by Mark Twain captures the magical feeling of being surrounded by books and the potential knowledge they contain. Twain suggests that simply being in the presence of books can have a profound effect on us, as if we can absorb their wisdom without even opening them. This quote is a testament to the power of books and the wealth of knowledge they offer. It also highlights the importance of creating a space in our lives dedicated to reading and learning. By surrounding ourselves with books, we can tap into the collective wisdom of generations and enrich our minds with new ideas and perspectives. Now let's dive into a quote where Twain offers some practical writing advice. Substitute "damn" every time you're inclined to write "very." Your editor will delete it and the writing will be just as it should be. Mark Twain was known for his straightforward, concise writing style. In this quote, he offers a clever tip for avoiding overuse of the word "very," which can weaken writing and make it less impactful. By substituting "damn" for "very," writers force themselves to reconsider their word choice and ultimately produce stronger, more effective writing. This quote serves as a reminder that good writing is often concise and precise, without relying on unnecessary adjectives or adverbs. Our next quote demonstrates Twain's wit and his unique perspective on politics. "Reader, suppose you were an idiot. And suppose you were a member of Congress. But I repeat myself." In this humorous quote, Mark Twain pokes fun at the perceived incompetence of politicians, specifically members of Congress. He suggests that being an idiot and being a member of Congress are synonymous, highlighting his skepticism and cynicism towards political institutions. While this quote is meant to be taken humorously, it also serves as a reminder of the importance of staying informed about the actions and decisions of our political representatives. By staying engaged and holding politicians accountable, we can help ensure that our political institutions are working for the greater good. Next up is a quote where Twain shares his thoughts on personal responsibility and entitlement. "Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first." In this quote, Twain is encouraging personal responsibility and self-reliance. He's urging us to recognize that we can't expect the world to provide for us without effort on our part. The world was here before we were, and it doesn't exist to cater to our every need or desire. Instead, Twain is suggesting that we should take charge of our own lives and strive to make the most of the opportunities and resources available to us. By adopting this mindset, we can create a sense of fulfillment and accomplishment, rather than relying on the world to provide for us. This next quote showcases Mark Twain's sharp wit and his unique approach to expressing his opinions. "I did not attend his funeral, but I sent a nice letter saying I approved of it." This quote demonstrates Twain's dark humor and his ability to convey a sentiment in a humorous and indirect manner. In this case, he is saying that although he didn't attend the funeral, he sent a letter expressing his approval, implying that he was not particularly fond of the deceased. While this quote may seem harsh, it highlights Twain's candid nature and his willingness to express his thoughts, even if they may be seen as controversial or inappropriate. This quote serves as a reminder that sometimes humor can be used to express our true feelings, and that we should be unapologetically honest in our own lives as well. Our next quote offers a thought-provoking commentary on war and its impact on our understanding of the world. "God created war so that Americans would learn geography." This quote, "God created war so that Americans would learn geography," is a satirical statement attributed to Mark Twain, though its origins are disputed. Regardless, the quote serves as a critique of American education and awareness of global affairs. From an American perspective, this quote suggests that Americans, in general, have a limited knowledge of geography and the world beyond their own borders. The idea is that it takes something as extreme as a war for them to become interested in or aware of other countries and their locations. This lack of geographical knowledge can also be seen as a metaphor for a broader disinterest or ignorance of international affairs. The quote employs humor and exaggeration to make its point, which is a common technique in satire. By using God and war as central elements in the statement, Twain emphasizes the severity of the issue he is addressing. It's important to note that this quote does not imply that all Americans are ignorant or uninterested in world affairs. Rather, it uses hyperbole to highlight a perceived deficiency in American education and awareness of the world outside their borders. So, in essence, the quote is a clever and biting commentary on the lack of geographical and global awareness among some Americans, using war as an extreme example of the measures it would take for them to learn about other parts of the world. Let's move on to our next quote, which highlights the importance of admitting when we don't know something. "I was gratified to be able to answer promptly, and I did. I said I didn't know." In this quote, Twain emphasizes the value of humility and honesty. Rather than pretending to know something he didn't, he found satisfaction in admitting his lack of knowledge. This is an important lesson for all of us, as it encourages us to be humble and honest about our own limitations. In a world where people often feel pressure to appear knowledgeable and competent, Twain's words serve as a reminder that it's okay to admit when we don't know something. In fact, acknowledging our gaps in understanding can lead to growth and learning. Our next quote speaks to the importance of self-respect in relationships. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. Twain's advice here is a powerful reminder that we should value ourselves and not settle for being treated as less than a priority by others. In relationships, it's important to ensure that we are being valued and respected by our partners, just as we value and respect them. This quote encourages us to maintain a sense of self-worth and not compromise our dignity for the sake of being with someone who does not truly appreciate us. It's a timeless reminder that we should demand respect and prioritize ourselves in all aspects of our lives. Finally, let's discuss a quote that challenges conventional wisdom and raises a thought-provoking question. But who prays for Satan? Who, in 18 centuries, has had the common humanity to pray for the one sinner that needed it most? In this quote, Twain raises an interesting question about the nature of compassion and forgiveness. He asks why, throughout history, no one has thought to pray for Satan, the ultimate embodiment of evil. While the question may seem unusual, it highlights Twain's ability to challenge conventional thinking and encourage us to question our assumptions. By asking this question, Twain invites us to consider the limits of our empathy and whether we can extend compassion even to those who are traditionally seen as beyond redemption. This quote serves as a reminder that sometimes the most thought-provoking questions are those that challenge our deeply held beliefs and force us to re-examine our perspectives. That wraps up this segment of True Lines. Join us next time as we continue to explore more of Mark Twain's unforgettable quotes and discuss their relevance in our lives today.